Alrighty, the neighbor is mowing the lawn, the dog is barking, the chaos level is high. Perfect time for a mystery box unboxing. And this is a G-Shock mystery box. It comes from Tim Johnson from the Real Ideal Gear YouTube channel. All right, he sent me this mystery box. We're gonna pop it open, but there's a hole in it. How'd that hole get there? See this hole that's right there? I'm wondering how it got, whoa, it's the same size as the Watch Bopper 5000. Interesting. Anyways, to open it more, I got this Leatherman arc with a Magna Cut blade. And well, I'll just put it here while I pry it open from this hole that's already there. Oh my goodness! Guys, check out this mystery box. Oh, wow! So many items in here. You know what? I'll use the Magna Cut steel a little bit. So Tim Johnson sent me this. I don't know how much has to be sent back. I don't have his address. I ripped it off the box. So I'm thinking to send it back. I'm just gonna box it up and write Tim Johnson on it. And I'm pretty sure that he has enough clout that the box will make it there. All right, what's this? A leather dark brown strap. All right, well, you know what? We might have to use this on the this G-Shock. Remember it has this eco band, this eco fabric? Well, you know, it's kind of falling apart as all eco stuff does. So will this fit in there? You know what, guys? Stay tuned. We could have a G-Shock with a leather band. Stay tuned for that one. Thanks to Tim Johnson from Real Ideal Gear. Guys, check out his channel. I know a lot of you are already subscribers of Tim Johnson, and you guys know that I, and Paul Whaley, we do a live stream together. The next live stream's coming up in a few weeks. But subscribe to his channel because the live streams are on his channel. Hold on, what's this? It's a G-Shock. Oh my goodness. This is an early 2000s look G-Shock. Check that out. And look, multi-band 6, tough solar. This is a, you know, bats for the cycle in terms of what we want on our G-Shock watches. Plus, look at that shine. All right, what model number is this? Does anybody know? You know what? For now, I don't know what you guys are gonna think about this. For now, I'm just gonna throw it into my G-Shock box. All right, and we'll keep track of that. Guys, it's not just G-Shocks. Look, we got a flashlight. And this one comes with a protective cap. All right, and this is Lumitop Tool R30 3.0. All right, Tim didn't send me the batteries. That's okay. I got a bunch. Take some out of the remote. Might as well just throw it in here. A charger. Oh my goodness. A battery charger. This is great. The G-Shock mystery box has a battery charger, and it's East Shine S2. This looks like Temu's finest battery charger. All right, another flashlight. Maybe some of you guys recognize this from the Real Ideal Gear YouTube channel. And you know, this one looks like it's been tested out already. It's come pre-worn in, which is good. You guys know I love that worn in look. And have to find some batteries for this one. So we'll tough test this. We'll put it through the ringer, see how well it works. I do need another diminutive watch. My watch to this point has been the Lenleser W2R. Where'd it go? It fell off somewhere. It was here a minute ago. The Lenleser disappeared. Oh, here it is. It's magnetic, so it sticks everywhere. All right, which is really convenient to clip to your lapel or your hat brim or your hard hat or whatever. But I need one for the pocket. It's not the best for sticking in the pocket. So either one of these two look like these are pants pocket worthy. All right, let's see what else is in here. Big money, no whammies, stop. All right, Hoorag. Oh my goodness. Tubular bandana. Look, you could rob a bank. You could go down to the beach in Jamaica. You could hike. Daphne, what do you think about this one?
It looks crazy.
It looks crazy. It's a Hoorag. All right. Well, stay tuned for the hoorag. Hold on, I see a watch band. I see a watch band. Oh my goodness! I hit the jackpot! It's the cinnamon flavor Gravity Master, the GRB 300. Amazing. Those of you guys know that I've been interested in trying this one on. The Gravity Master comes in 3 flavors. You got like the original, you got cinnamon, then you got cool mint, all right? Let me take off the fine metallic series and try on the Gravity Master. Let's not waste any time. Look at that, notches to spare. So big wrister approved already. Wow, really comfortable, really comfortable. First impressions, really comfortable. The Gravity Master GRB 300. Man, this one's nice. And is the time set correctly? It might be set to mountain time. Yeah, it's set an hour back. It's set to mountain time. That's all right, we can update it, all right? And I am stoked to see this in the mystery box, all right? And you know, I'm gonna send this one back to Tim, but in the meantime, you know, we'll test it out and see what it's all about. I'll give my verdict, and then, you know, go to the Real Ideal Gear YouTube channel and see my verdict on this Gravity Master versus Tim's. All right. So for now, we're gonna throw in the G-Shock box, but we will be sending that one back to Tim. Again, I'm just gonna throw in a box and write Tim Johnson on it. And I think Tim Johnson has enough clout. It should get to him. All right, what is this? This is like it's a watch band, yeah, but it's like, what's it made out of? Is it, hold on, get that. Thank you, Daphne. This has a magnet on it. It's not sticking, so it's not cast iron. But, you know, we call this a G-Shock mystery box because a lot of items inside of it are mystery. Hold on, there's a label. Made in China. All right, so what metal this is, nobody knows. Chinesium, I guess. All right, throw this down here. Another flashlight. Guys, this flashlight's hot. This flashlight can warm your soup. Maybe this is a soup warmer. I could turn it on, throw it into the Yeti, you know, if I have a hot beverage in there, and it could warm it up, I think. Might also leach battery acid. But anyways, more flashlights. Guys, I think you know what content's gonna be on my channel. Flashlights, right? We're gonna compare all these flashlights. And what's in here? Screw off the cap. Oh, batteries. I thought it might be like a secret Rambo compartment. You can have like secret items hiding there, but no, it's just batteries. All right, throwing it back down here. All right, USB-A to USB-C. What a great surprise. Thank you, Tim. That's amazing. Another flashlight, and this one is Skill Hunt, the E2A. All right, so tactical button on the back. What is this? Another flashlight. All right, look at this. It has a clip. This is a metal clip. This looks very sturdy clip. Wooben. Battery powered. A magnet on the bottom. All right, and this one, the light points to the side of the direction of the watch, and you have a little. This is a good fidget tool. It's like a fidget spinner for, you know, for men, I guess you'd say. All right. Okay, this is another USB. We're going to be charging all these flashlights up. All right, another watch. Check this out. Balky. This is a Balky watch, guys. Check out that dial on that one, though. Hold on, I want to see what this is called. I think this is one of Tim went on a big brass or bronze watch kick. So this one has like a bronzen bezel, right? Ball Tanny automatic. This is an automatic watch. Nice leather strap. Look at that. Must be water buffalo leather. This is cool. Did any of you guys see the video on the Real Ideal Gear channel about this one? Well, again, this is another watch that I'll be issuing a review on my channel, and you can compare my review to Tim's. All right, and get some bubble wrap here, because I guess these, you know, can't be damaged. You get the bubble wrap. Another automatic. This one from Let me move this out of the way. This is like, actually, to tell you the truth, guys, I've never had an automatic watch. So this is like new to me, how this all works, all right? So I will be learning as I review all about these well, this is a pretty good clasp though. Look at this. This is better than my G-Shock clasp that broke. Remember that? On the GM 2110D, the pins popped out of the clasp. That won't happen on this one. Say what you will about the Proxima. I can't read what it's called. The hour hand's in the way. But say what you will about it. This clasp looks beefy. It looks like a good clasp. All right, another one. The Addie's Dive. This is the one that they have on. This is the brand that's on AliExpress, right? Any of you AliExpress watch guys? I believe that this is the one. This one looks like a Grand Seiko. I will reserve more my commentary on this watch for the review, so stay tuned. Check out this. Orange hands. Wow. And a nice canvas band. Is this sailcloth? Is this the sailcloth that they're all talking about? High legibility. First impression on this one, very high legibility. All right, stay tuned for the review. What else we got? Oh yeah, look at this. Casio. All right. So we have a analog watch. No digital subdial on this one. So this one is right up there with the MRQ 22H, but this is the MW610H. All right. And now we have now everyone that's like the pre-broken pins. All right. So we're gonna have to repair that. Don't worry, I got a ton of extra pins. Paris Pollen. All right. And I guess it's a chronograph, right? To figure out how to use a chronograph. Again, I'll be doing it live. Like, you guys will have to help me in the comments how to use a mechanical chronograph, because you guys know my IQ isn't that. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Look at that. You can see inside the watch. Daphne, are you seeing this? All right, don't put your fingers in there, Daphne. You'll get stuck. You see all those little gears? Go ahead, try and touch them. Try and touch them. Yeah, you can't. It has this is called an exhibition case back. Wow, look at them go. Are they on? Is this running? You might have to wind it up. We'll wind it up. Stay tuned for the review on this one. All right, and we have another battery charger, USB from Welton. Guys, this is one of the best mystery boxes I've ever gotten. Oh, look, a tiny keychain flashlight. And like some type of microchips. Surprised that that this didn't get pulled over by the NSA, you know, while it was being mailed. Suspicious computer circuit boards. Figure out what these are. They look like they plug right into USB. So maybe these are tiny little flashlights. Did any of you guys see anything like this on the Real Ideal Gear YouTube channel? Because maybe you guys can give me a clue what these are, or at least a link to the video that Tim Johnson published on what these are. Kind of like a tutorial on how to use them, all right? All right, what else we got? What else we got in here? We got a little Baltonet box again. All right, so this is for that other watch. Where'd the Baltonet go? Some over here in this pile, but it comes with this nice little box. And you got this tool for taking off the band. So we can try them all with that leather strap. All right, got a couple more items in here. All right, guys, you ready? Daff, you have an idea how to open this? Never mind, I got it. All right, what's inside? Can you guess what's inside here? If I can open it. Oh, there's more. It's about to break it. Whoa, look at that.
I knew it was another watch.
Okay, Daphne knew it was another watch. Did any of you guys know it was another watch? This one has like, units per hour. What do they call it, a tachometer? Around the side. Wow, look at that. That is really nice. This is a really nice watch. This one, wow. I guess these are like screw-down buttons. You have to unscrew them to use them. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. That's really cool. Stay tuned for the review on that one. This one comes in its own little case. All right, what else we got? One more, last one. Oh my goodness! It's a little watch pillow. That's really great. Thanks, Tim. Thanks. All right, so that's everything in the mystery box. All right, so let's drag everything back over here. And Daphne, see, did anything fall on the ground? This fell on the ground. These are little keychain clips. Oh, Denise brought in a package. The mailman just brought another package. It's an Ariat sweater, I think. All right, D, check these out. Do you like any of these new watches?
You got more watches?
Yeah.
Like 5.
From Tim Johnson. Look at.
Oh. Wow.
What do you think about these? I'm dropping
wow.
them. Which one do you think?
I like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like the back.
Yeah. Yeah. You look at. You can see all the gears and stuff.
That one's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. How about these G-Shocks? These are the two
Wow.
new G-Shocks. What do you think about these?
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I like the look of this one.
Try it on. So anyways, this is the one I'm the most excited about, the Gravity Master. And, you can see it has a really big watch band. I think it might even fit around the Watch Bopper 5000. Barely. Might fit on the end
Is
of
that
the watch.
watch bopper the size of your wrist?
The Watch Bopper 5000? I think that it's like a little, like this part of the drum head's a little bit bigger, the mallet, but this is really good for a big wrister. This Gravity Master.
All right, there we go.
All right, Denise tried on this one. I'm sorry, I don't even know the model number, but that one actually looks really good on you, D. And look how legible these numbers are for the time. And you have the time or the light button right here. That one looks cool. You like that one?
Yeah.
I like this one. So, I got to figure this one out. I know that I did watch Tim Johnson's video on it. You have to use the Bluetooth a lot to get this one set up properly. It relies really heavily on the app. Okay. Now I already have the app because of my other app-enabled G-Shock watches, such as let's see. Oh, how about this one, the DWH 5600? This was another one that relies pretty heavily on the app, right? Now you'd think that, oh, this is analog. It doesn't need an app, does it? I mean, there's no digital screen. Well, that's the interesting part. That from what I heard, that a lot of the things like the setting of the alarms and the setting of the time, etc., necessitates the app. I mean, will you be able to use it without the app? Well, I'm going to find out, right? Because I know that a lot of the viewers of the Jim Kinkade YouTube channel, we don't like the Bluetooth at all, So the question would be, this Gravity Master, which fits really comfortably. I tried it on. This is really comfortable, really good for a big wrister, right? The question is, will you be able to use it, like, out of the box? Do you need to set it up for, on the with the Bluetooth? Can you use it without the Bluetooth? I don't know. I'll find out, guys, and I'll let you know. But this is really nice. I will send this back to Tim Johnson. Okay. Now these other ones, I don't know if they're going to survive. Honestly, I mean, you know how brutal the Watch Bopper 5000 is. Can the Casio, regular old Casio, hold up to the Watch Bopper 5000? Can any of my watches stand up to the Watch Bopper 5000? Well, those of you who saw the Watch Bopper 5000 in action know that the metal bezel Mudman left a permanent imprint in the Watch Bopper 5000. See those circles? Those are the dogs of the metal bezel mudman. Do you see where it says G-Shock on there? Yeah, the lettering over here was bad. Do you see where it says G-Shock? Does it still say it? It left a print that says G-Shock from the metal bezel mudman. So the Watch Bopper 5000, you know, this separates the men from the boys. You know, the boys get broken, the men live on to be broken in other ways. But anyways, you know, I don't know if Tim is going to want me to send back the broken rubble of these other watches that don't survive. But I don't know. Some of them look really nice. Like this one, a nice patina. Does it have loom? I don't know. You know, we have to find out, right? But I do love this buckle. This looks like a really, really nice, sturdy buckle. Like even sturdier than the GM 2110D, which is a G-Shock watch, whose buckle is just not even up to par with this watch. And this watch has an adjustment, which is another thing that is sorely lacking on G-Shock bracelets, right? So we're gonna put this one head to head with the GM 2110D, right? And Daphne, you just tried this one on. What do you think about this one?
It's nice.
It's nice. It's like bigger than your arm, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what the chunkiness factor is on this. Tim Johnson invented an algorithm to describe how chunky a watch is, and it's highly advanced. It has a few different variables, and I'm already lost. Once it has more than one variable or goes above the number 2, I get lost. But you know, I think it's it's a ratio of the width to the thickness to describe the chunkiness. So this watch, you know, this watch is like it's not a meat ball, it's like a meat oval because it's surprisingly thick. You know, just compare it to the to this 2100 watch, you can see that like the actual circular part of the dial is smaller, but then it's thicker, narrower. So that's a really interesting shape. And what is the model number on this anyways? GWM 500A. So this is one of those throwback styles, right? I believe that they've had this model going for some time because it's like a G-Shock that I remember, you know, seeing, you know, in yesteryear, you know, like the early 2000s type of look. I'm like, does it fit? Well, that's the question. It does. All right. I got on notch 2. All right. Surprisingly, it does fit. There you go. And this one is really comfy. Stay tuned for the review of this one. Stay tuned for the review of that one. A lot more flashlight content coming up. And we will be having more knife content. This knife was open the whole time. Any of you safety guys freaking out about that? Probably somewhere. And look, we've proven the magnetic ability of this one. Look how strong this magnet is. It can drag the whole G-Shock toolbox. Gentlemen, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through him. I'm Jim Kinkade. Thanks for watching.